Hey guys, I am here today because Hannah from StoryNut tagged me in a tag. So it was very exciting. I haven't done a tag in a while, and this is I think the quickest turnaround I've ever had on one, so it's pretty exciting. So this is not a Booktube Newbie Tag. This tag was started by someone who I don't know off the top of my head, but I will find it and I will link it below. I'll also link Hannah's video below, of course. She is wonderful and lovely, and if you're not subscribed to her, you are missing out. She's so sweet. Anyways, so on to the questions. The first question is, how old is your channel? My channel is about 2 years and 2 months old. So I started in the fall of 2014, so I will almost be at 2.5 months, not quite yet though. And the next question is, what are your favorite videos to make? My favorite videos to make, if you haven't noticed by now, are updates. I feel they're also my favorite videos to watch people make. I feel like people view them in a certain way, and I guess I understand, but for me, Booktube is a place to hang out with other people who like books, and I feel like doing weekly updates or weekly chats about what you're currently reading is just like you're hanging out with your friends, talking about what books everyone's read and what everyone plans to read, so I really like them for that reason. I am obviously a very casual booktuber. I don't edit my videos except my last video I edited, but whatever. I don't know. This is just me hanging out with some people, and so that's why I prefer those. I also like watching wrap-ups because then people talk about books, and book hauls because I like. Oh, these are favorite videos to make. Oh gosh, I lost train of thought. I like making wrap-ups. I don't know. Mostly updates are like the only videos that I like to make at this point. Question number 3 is, what is one piece of advice you would give to someone wanting to join BookTube? Okay, so I do have, yes, just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Just go for it. No one's stopping you but you, kind of thing. But honestly, I would say just be yourself. I really, again, this to me is like hanging out with some people. So my favorite people to watch, I feel like I've got weird space. Oh, it's because all my hair's over here. Most of the people that I like to watch are just very genuine, real human beings. I don't like people who put on some kind of weird fake show. You're not trying to impress anyone. I don't know, but maybe you are. So that's the thing, is that I'm putting my values on this thing that exists for more than one person. But I do think that being a genuine person is great. There's certain, they're very, very popular booktubers who are, in my opinion, not as real. Just be you, and then you'll get, it'll be great. But I guess in retrospect, that is a really because maybe that's not what your aim is. So, I guess it depends what you want your booktube channel to be for. If you want it to be some kind of do-do-do, then put on all the shows and glitter that you need to, because, glitter is cool all the time. I'm losing my train of thought. Okay. You know what I'm saying, though. All right, number 4, since joining, have you run into any unforeseen challenges? Yes, well, my challenge is that I did not know how to edit. Now I think I kind of know how to, so that's cool. So maybe I can start doing some kind of vlog situation. But that has been kind of a challenge, because if I film a video and I'm unhappy with it, thankfully this doesn't happen very frequently because I just go for it and whatever happens happens type situation. But sometimes it does happen, and then I have to refilm the video, and then I get my patience gets smaller and smaller, and then I feel like I'm just yelling at you, or just losing my mind because I have to say the same things over and over again. So that's a challenge. But now that I think I'm still not going to, because I'm super lazy, and besides the fact that I like the fact that I don't edit my videos. Also, mostly I'm just really lazy and I don't want to take the time to do it because I know it's really time consuming, and I'd rather sit down and read or watch booktube videos than edit my videos to post them. But yeah, that's a challenge. Also, I'm kind of over it. I'll be honest. I feel like I've been mentioning this lately and I kind of want to put up a discussion video about this, but I just am not as into doing this as much anymore. I feel like it has really sparked a love of reading in me that I had before, but like before Booktube, I was reading like 20 odd books a year, and now last year I read 72, and the year before I read 75. So I feel like Booktube has really increased the amount that I'm reading, and now I feel like just better and happier. But at the same time, like watching Booktube and filming and upload, like I just feel like I have nothing to say, and it's so frustrating. I'm like, oh, I just finished Heidi and I have a bunch of stuff to say about that book, but like another review video, I like just posted 2 of them. I don't know, I'm feeling like burnt out maybe, or sick, which is, I don't know. So I'm kind of sad. I kind of want to start crying. Lots of other stuff is happening today too that makes me want to start crying. So I need to just finish this before it actually happens. Oh, I didn't get a book ready. What is a favorite book or series you've read because of Booktube? I didn't get a book ready. Oh gosh, this is what happens when you don't read the questions until like I saw them and I was like, I need to make sure I do that, and then I just went for it like a dummy. I definitely loved Bird Box, which I read because of Booktube. Specifically because Paul from Common Touch of Fantasy recommended it to me for my Booktube Recommends project. Gosh, yeah, I think Geek Love. I heard about on Booktube too. The problem is I just don't remember where I learn about books. They get absorbed into my brain and that's it. I guess those are the things I can think of. I'm sorry, guys. Number 6, overall, what is your favorite aspect about Booktube? My favorite aspect of Booktube is that I feel like I have a bunch of friends in a bunch of different places, and I've met a bunch of Booktubers. I mean, I live not down the street from, but Nicole and Winks live super close to me. I got to meet a bunch of Booktubers when I was traveling Europe. Not last summer, but the summer before now. Ugh, time is flying by really quickly. I got to meet Sarah. I got to meet Claire. I got to meet like all of the UK booktubers, basically Mercedes and Jen and Kitty and Elena. Oh, Elena's such a sweetheart. I got to meet so many people. I definitely met more people than that. I just can't think of it off the top of my head because it's been a while. But I like that honestly, and I think I am gonna start crying. It just makes me super happy that I get to like, I'm not gonna quit Booktube, who am I kidding? But I just like love that so much because that it's just the best. Like getting to meet people that you only met on the internet, and like I don't know. I just feel like I'm a very, very lucky person. So you should try to do this. I got to meet Yamini too. I have like, obviously I like want to meet everyone. I have some people that I think it's possible to meet in the not too distant future because of like, geography and how far away people live. But yeah, there's a bunch, obviously more people that I want to meet, and it is great. And I'm so happy because like me and Nicole and Winks like hang out, not all the time because, it's still kind of far-ish. I mean, not like super far, but we're all kind of introverted, so and it's been a really weird weather around here lately, but so yeah, I like the luckiest girl in the world basically is who I am, so score over here. And number 7 is want to spread the Booktube love. Yes, great. Give a newbie a shout out. So the problem with this is that I have a very poor sense of time. And I was like, oh, this person's new. Oh, this person's new. Guess what? They've been on Booktube for like a year. But I feel like they're new because I, again, have a very, very, very poor sense of time. So I picked 2 people that are new-ish. I don't know what her real name is, but her channel name is Livy for Books. I think it just is Livy is her name, but she's so sweet and so adorable. She does, I feel like, read YA books, which I actually don't. I don't really watch people who read YA unless I think that they're awesome and cool. And this girl is such a sweetheart, and she's super, super talented. She's been like drawing on like the naked hardbacks of her books, which is like a really fun thing to watch her doing, and she's just, you can tell when you watch certain people, it's just super genuine and sweet and adorable, and I think that she's fantastic and should have more subscribers, so I am shouting her out. And also, oh gosh, also don't, don't know what her name is either, even though I should know it. Shoot. Her channel name is The Baked Book. I want to say Anna. I don't think that's right, though. This is really embarrassing. She was the person I had for BookTube Secret Santa. So, like, I was her Santa. And I just think that she's a riot. I mean, you know, a riot. She's just great. Again, super real type person who I find very enjoyable to watch. So both of them are like within the 6 months they've started, so that's newish. But yeah, it's hard because I'm subscribed to, I counted the other day, and I'm subscribed to like, I want to say over 380 BookTube channels, maybe 385 BookTube channels. And a lot of them are making active content. So it's very difficult to keep things straight. Blah, 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 blah. Oh gosh, I'm over the 10-minute mark, so I'm just going to get this out there really fast. Who do I tag? I am going to tag, oh my gosh. I'm going to tag Elena from Elena Reads Books. I don't know if she's done this already. I'm going to tag Tanya from List Obsessed Reader and Sabrina from Unmanaged Mischief, because all of you started before me. I think, I'm pretty sure. I feel like me and Tanya started kind of at the same time. No, she started before me, way before me. This makes no sense. It doesn't matter because they've all been up. But you know how you think of like people before you as like old and people after you as new. Anyone else? I'm starting to lose my mind. Okay, it's been a pleasure. I'm so sorry.